Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I am going to be kind of doing a midweek check-in. And girl, it ain't gonna be pretty. So if you are interested in seeing what I got going on, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right on into the video. It's not gonna be a long video, but it's definitely a check-in. So I definitely needed to check into my budget and just do some expense tracking. And in the midst of doing it, I was like, you know what? I should have recorded this and showed girl what we got going on. So I'm gonna just kind of backtrack a little bit and then go forward. So first thing I needed to do was go look at my my budget for my paycheck budget for the week for last week. My week starts on a Thursday, so this is kind of a midweek check-in for me. And so the only thing, if you watched my previous budget video, you know that I did not allocate anything for like groceries or anything like that because we were actually going out of town. We were having like an unexpected, unplanned mini trip. And so I was going to try to make the best out of while we were there. We were there for something that was pertaining to my husband and his job certifications, but is also in the area where my best friend lives. So I was trying to make the best of it. But anyway, it was unplanned, unexpected, and it definitely put a dent in my budget. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing is I did go in and take a look to see if everything had cleared. So I did go in and made sure that mortgage, all of that was there. Everything basically that needed to be taken care of was taken care of. Desire went and got her hair done. Everything was done. And then I went back to, because remember that last week still fell up under, July. So I went on ahead and just check marked everything because pretty much, everything had cleared. Nothing is left in the bill account that needed to be attended to. So I still need to close out July. I have not closed out July, of course. And then I also have to do my monthly budget for this month. I did not do that. And we are in the today is the 4th, so I'm behind. So I definitely need to do that. I still need to kind of count up everything before I can close out this budget. But what I do know is that with my debt snowball method, we made an extra debt payment of $40.60 before I left. And so the balance on there should be $41. And I actually went in and looked, and it's $41. So the rest of the no spend challenge, as well as I think last week I also finished one of my mini challenges that I said I was putting toward extra debt. So what we had left was $2, $4, $5, and $6. So $6 was left that I did go ahead and put into here. So the total amount, now we only owe $41 on this card that we're trying to get rid of, and then we're going to the next card in that snowball method. But for the month of July, we saved 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $58. So we saved $58, and so we definitely have enough to go ahead and pay off that card, and then we'll go to the next card, which is, I think, my business card. I'm not sure, but we also have some money in the extra debt payment from the challenge from the minis, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's $49. So 49 plus 58. So we have $107. So we're going to pay off that card, and then we'll have enough to kind of put toward the next card in that challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. All right, so that should be 107, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $107. And so 41 will go toward closing out the care credit card, and then we'll have $66 to go toward the next card. So I'll do a debt update video, so don't worry. We'll go over that. I can't fit that in there. Okay. So that is that. So this is closed out. I just need to close out the month, and then I also need to go ahead and do my monthly budget. So that, of course, is going to be done in another video. But I wanted to talk about the trip. So y'all, I'm in the process of doing back to school shopping and everything. And so I planned it, but I kind of went over budget. And it wasn't because I didn't plan it, but it was because things came up that wasn't supposed to, basically. So like, for instance, Mariah has not been wanting to get braids for a while now, for the last 2 years. She's been into her lace fronts and all of that. So I assumed that's what she was going to do. She waited till the week of school to tell me that she want to get braids and that she don't want to get her no lace fronts. Like, she don't want to do her hair. So, of course, in the area that I'm in, everybody's starting school at the same time. So all of the people that braid, that I know of, that's good, that I trust, they are booked up. And so, girl, that was a whole thing. Finally, the person who did Desire Hair was able to squeeze her in due to a cancellation, like somebody didn't pay their deposit. So I wasn't expecting to pay another $200 and something, because usually Mariah just get her like a little lace front or whatever, which usually costs me about $100 at the most, 110, no more than 110. And that's on a, like, it usually not even that much. I'm just saying 110 as a cushion. But so I wasn't expecting that. Then I still hadn't got their shoes. So when we went to out of town, I ended up we went to Texas, and I ended up buying their shoes out there at the mall. Now, I'm not going to say that that was unexpected, because I still had to buy the shoes. But, girl, yeah, we did too much, okay? So we not only, we spent money on eating out that wasn't really budgeted. We spent extra money on certain household items that are not household, like health and beauty products that we normally wouldn't need to buy because we had them at home, but we didn't pack like we should have. It's just a whole bunch of unnecessary spending, but it is what it is. It's okay. Then on top of that, girl, we didn't take our car. We rented a car. Well, Ron rented a car. But why, when we get to the place to pick up the car and Ron realized that his car was expired. Sir, how in the hell did your car? How you been using this car? Well, because we was pushing for time, I just went on ahead and threw mines out. So of course, we needed to get on the highway, and then so of course, hotel, my car, school shopping, my car, food, my car, everything was my car. So of course, he gonna help, he gonna pay off that. But it's just the fact that it was just so much swiping, and that girl, my anxiety started getting to me, because I was like, oh, hold the fuck up.
Sure hope they didn't get the rent money.
But yeah, so I had to come home and just kind of expense track and write down what all did we spend. And what really got me was because, I was spending on my credit card, and I'm like, girl, I'm trying to do that snowball method, trying to pay off debt. I'm not trying to add debt. So yeah, in the upcoming weeks, baby, he needs to be running me some money, because we need to pay this off. But yeah, but just the fact of looking at it. So like, for instance, like, I'm not even worried about this. I don't care. It really don't bother me when I'm swiping my debit card or I'm paying cash. Girl, it's the credit cards. I don't like it. So let me see. 44.18 plus 173.20, 129.89, 41.84. 315.30 and 295.74. So that's ooh. Girl, that's right at $1,000.15 that I spent, baby. So let's go over this. So we went to Chick-fil-A that morning, while we was out there, and got the kids breakfast sandwiches or whatever. We went to the mall, and Desire wanted, my best friend had on some her husband had on some Jordans, that now the ones that Desire wanted is what I was planning on trying to find for her, but when she saw it, the ones he had on, she just had to have it. So, which was fine, because actually those were cheaper than the ones she wanted. So Desire ended up getting. You might as well say, hey, you must have heard your name. You come running up in here. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Desire ended up getting some Jordans for $173.20, which was good, because they was actually was he on sale or no?
Yeah.
And then Mariah ended up getting some what kind of shoes Desire got? I mean, Mariah got
Black
Jordans.
Cats.
No, the black cats. I bought them a couple of months ago. She had them on her feet.
Why could she wear that? But
I'm talking about. Girl, bye. So anyway, she had got some Nike. I think
it was black and yellow. It was Nikes, black and yellow Nikes.
Some kind of shoes, girl. But they was $129.89. Then we went on. Girl, let me tell you something. Anytime you hear me say I'm going to Texas, you will see a Chipotle in the transactions, okay? Because we don't have a Chipotle here, baby. I wish we did. But, baby, I love me some Chipotle, okay? So, we went to Chipotle. I spent $41.84. Now, as far as when I was telling you that we had to get the rental that Ron didn't pay attention that his cars expired. So, the rental was $315.30. And then the hotel was $295.74, and that was actually because most of the charge for the hotel, I used my Hilton Honors points, so I just had to pay $295.74 left. That was that my points didn't pay for, which I was mad about that, because I was like, I was trying to build my points back up. I didn't want to be using them until I build it back up to what I wanted it to be. But because I like to use my points for like sweets and stuff like that. But girl, this playing homeboy, what he needed, this was really his trip, but he didn't plan it accordingly. So I had to step in, because we got each other back. But I ain't gonna lie, in the background I was hyperventilating and having a panic attack. So yeah, that is what, we ended up spending $1,000 on credit cards. Like, I'm trying to get rid of them. So like, baby, I'm gonna be on a big time budget, and homeboy needs to run me some money so I can pay that back off, because I don't no, we can't do that. So we are going to flip over to here, which is crazy because the last slot here is gonna be in, that's all the room I had left for this card. But we're gonna go ahead and pay this $41 off. So actually what I need to do is because here I have it where we close out the balance for the month on this card at $41. And so we're going to start the balance for this month at $41. And this is I like to put the card here, care credit. And so I'm gonna end up writing it, the next card here, and then we'll just start using that. But starting balance $41, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pay that $41. So actually, after I record this, I'm going and deposit this money into the bank so that I could go ahead and make that payment. But yeah, that's my midweek check-in, y'all. That's my girl. That's my little budget horror story. We ended up spending $1,000 in credit cards this weekend.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me?
3, 2, 1. Y'all remember that? All right, y'all, that's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls, bye.